Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Minneapolis, Minnesota, here for a Sunday Night Crude. You're going to see tonight, you will have the television title match between Goldfather and El Loco, the World Championship match between Pedro X and Silverfish. You'll also see a first blood match between the Gimp and Redneck Rufus, and a whole lot more. Stick around. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday Night Crude here from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Coming down right now is Boo-Foo the Clown. He is one of the three participants you'll be seeing right now in the triple threat match. Also coming down is going to be Fuzz Pigman and Nature, but as far as Boo-Foo is concerned, we did see him 2 weeks ago on Beatdown in a cage match, and Boston had run into, I think, Redneck Rufus. He pulled a move on Rufus and injured himself at the time, and Boo-Foo, ever so sharp, was able to take advantage of that confusion and climb right out the cage. So let's have a look at it. And Boston with big fists. And now a face slam by Boston on Fritzy. And Boo-Foo's going up. Looks like Boo-Foo's taking advantage of the confusion here. Redneck coming up. Boston's slow to get up. Boo-Foo's on the top her. He's coming over. I think this is it, folks. I think it's over. Boo-Foo coming down. Nobody can stop him now. I think Boo-Foo has won. And we're waiting for the bell, and there it is, folks. So, Boo-Foo the Clown, a very adept wrestler and really making a name for himself here in the HWA. He's one of the newcomers, but he sure wrestles like a veteran. He knows what to do, when to do it. So, there's him, and coming down next, I believe, I'm going to wait for the music, because I'm pretty sure I know who it is. That's right. Here comes Fuzz Pigman. A prospect from Chaz Segner. Still some debates going, still some negotiation going on there, but it's looking good for that deal. Hopefully we'll have more on that later. But we saw Fuzz Pigman this past week on Crude in the tag team title match, where he pulled the battering ram on Pedro X, preventing Los Feos Bandidos to not get that belt. And let's have a look at it. This could be it. This could be it for Pedro. There it is. Just a bull charge. And knocked flat out. People have ended, Fuzz Pigman has ended matches in a minute with that move. And now, Pedro X down and pinned. There's one. There's two. There's three, folks. Southern Justice, in every despicable way imaginable, wins. Fuzz Pigman, ladies and gentlemen, the true definition of law and disorder. But the third participant is now coming down. It is Nature, who recently lost his world championship. And he also, not only did he lose that to Pedro X, but in the follow-up match, what we're going to see right now, on this past week on Beatdown, he lost the submission match to Pedro X with the octogenarian move. And he's really won some victory today. But let's have a look at that. Now, Pedro X goes for the octogenarian again. Will this do it? This will be like the third time he's had it. And Nature fighting it. Nature working it, trying to resist. He's got it on there good. And finally he taps out. Nature gives up. And Pedro maintains the championship of submission holds. There you have him, folks. Nature hungry for victory here. Boo-Foo the Clown, Fuzz Pigman, and Nature all going at it here in this triple threat match. And here comes the bell. And there they go. And so, Nature starting off with a belly-belly suplex on Fuzz Pigman. Boo-Foo backing off. He doesn't want any part of it right now, but he is able to grab a neck breaker on Nature. Now, Boo-Foo stomping on Nature. Up, Fuzz Pigman getting up, backing off, letting them two go at it. Just kind of sits back. And now Boo-Foo with a backbreaker on Nature. And Fuzz Pigman, coming out of nowhere with a neck breaker on Fuzz Pigman, bringing him right down to the mat. And so, picking him up. And a little face off there. Now taking him across the shoulders. And, drops across the knee. Right in that big gut of his. And now Nature's going to get whipped to the ropes by Pigman. And comes back. And it goes for an elbow shot, but able to divert him and a punch to the ribs. And then neck breaker on Nature, or by Nature. on Fuzz Pigman. And Bufu backing off now. Bufu's going to stand aside and watch. And now, Nature and Pigman grappling. And going for a judo roll. And a stomp, a drop right on the arm. Nature. Fuzz Pigman's rolling out of the way, but he seems to be in the way of Nature, who's trying to come for Bufu. And now, Bufu gets rolled over the shoulders of Nature. And Pigman now. Oh, Pigman getting chops and punches. And kicks that big drop kick by Nature. And Fuzz clowns out. And Fuzz is just getting back on his feet. And Nature with a big clothesline. And out goes Fuzz Pigman right out the ring. Nature all alone says, screw it, I'm lonely in here. I'm going to go out and get some. So he's on Fuzz Pigman. Like flies on shit. And a kick to the face, though. Nature now. And here comes Bufu the Clown. And, wow, it gets picked up and body slammed by Pigman. Nature now, groggy getting up and comes right in. A face driver to the concrete floor, now stomping on his back. And Bufu, you can see, is like a shark. His hairdo is peeking up through the water there. Now he's standing up. And Nature now. Nature goes after him. Runs him right into the barricade. And now a fist to the head, just chopping him right down. And now 2 bodies down. You got Bufu and you got Fuzz. But Nature now picked him back up, sends him. And he tripped over his shoe. Tripped over his shoelace there, and Nature's going after him, so ignoring Pigman. Just shoves Pigman out of the way, and Pigman goes rolling up the ramp. They're heading to the locker room, folks. Meanwhile, Bufu's having a nap. And more stomps to Pigman. Nature's vicious this match. He's just going for everybody. A big kick to the face by Pigman. And now driving him to the steel grate, just pounding on his face. Bufu calling for some attention. Where the fuck is Pigman going? Pigman's off to the locker rooms. And now, Bufu he sends Pigman down the ramp and he trips over his shoelaces. So they tie their damn shoes around here. And while Nature's trying to get himself together up on the ramp, suplex on the floor by Bufu. And now kick to the back. And Bufu going after Nature now. Nature getting locked up with him. Now Nature sends him down the ramp and goes right onto the mat. Right over top of Pigman. And now Nature goes back out. And now Nature comes back in. He doesn't know where he wants to be. And now they're kind of confused. They're not facing each other. And Pigman's out there doing the Jesus Christ Superstar move. I don't know what that is. But it looks like Bufu's coming up. Bufu was about to get the rickshaw, and now he may again. But Fuzz Pigman had to jump in and throw a fist. And Fuzz Pigman's just told he's a spasm. Fuzz Pigman gets his head between Nature and Bufu. I don't know. That was a move right out of Fritzy's playbook there. Oh my God. Now Bufu getting dropped on the rope. And Nature coming around, trying to get up. Fuzz Pigman's there, working on Bufu. Now I got in the leg lock, and 1, 2, and the third time's the charm. Elbow smashes. And Nature looks like he's trying to take a shit. What the hell's wrong with these people? All the wrestlers are high anymore, ladies and gentlemen. They're just the free marijuana in the backstage is probably not a good idea. And now Nature with Fuzz Pigman up, and Fuzz Pigman going for a facial plant. Since we hardly see that move from Bertha, we're gonna go ahead and call that a face plant move until she takes it up again. And now, God, back brain breaker on Bufu by Nature. Nature going up to the second rope and taunting now. Taunting Bufu as he slowly gets up. And, gets kicked away. And a double axe handle coming down right on Bufu's head. Now, Bufu getting picked up again by Nature. Fuzz Pigman doesn't know where he's at. He's trying to figure out where the ring is. And finally gets up, and Bufu now. Bufu getting set up on the top rope. And Fuzz Pigman coming out of nowhere throwing fists and not hitting anything. But here he comes. Here comes the rickshaw on Bufu, and there he goes slamming on the mat. And Fuzz Pigman's there to clean up the trash. And now he's going to pick... here comes the evidence plant. He's hanging him up there, and pow! Down he goes. Fuzz Pigman now kind of in control. Bufu is out. He's just... He needs a nap. He needs a cookie. And now, Fuzz Pigman go for the pin. There's one. It didn't get two. Nature back up. Bufu slowly getting back up. Very slowly. And now, going for an arm bar, and it gets an elbow. Fuzz Pigman gets an elbow right in the face. And now, setting up for a whip suplex. Oh, wow. High-speed suplex by Nature on Pigman. And now, Nature Nature working to roll over Bufu there. And now Bufu getting dragged out to the... Oh, sorry. There you go. There's a pin. There's one. There's two. And Bufu kicks out. Sorry, folks. I was just checking the audio, making sure it was working. Now, I hate to have to do these things over again. Now, clavicle chops with the elbow. And Bufu hurting. Now he's down. Buzz Pigman's trying to get back up here. And there's a pin. 1, 2. Oh, just a last second kick out by Bufu. And Bufu, and now Fuzz Pigman's coming in to work on Bufu. The poor clown's just getting a torment today. A torrent of torment. And a little hop sing there. I don't know what the hell that was. So, is that a new wrestling move for Nature? I'm not sure. Nature just kicking away. He doesn't care what he hits. And now picking up Pigman down, dropping the elbow. Or dropping the elbow on the knee, on the back. And here comes a meteor crash fist right in Fuzz Pigman's face. And now elbows to the head. Crunching away, 3rd time's a charm there. Now, back up, and Nature picking up Fuzz Pigman. Bufu sitting out, having a powwow with himself. Can't do that on TV, can you? I don't know. And now Fuzz Pigman's getting set up for, it looks like it's going to be a rickshaw for him. Little trolley rides for everybody here. There he goes. Wow, good Lord. Feel the earthquake up here. All that big body coming down. Oh, now Nature goes for a pin, but Pigman's not allowing it. Oh, and Bufu. Now Bufu with fists back of Nature's back. Oh, and Nature now going for a power bomb and a pin. And a pin. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh, and now rolls him over into submission hold. Nature being very tricky here today. And looking to get the submission from Bufu. Will he do it? Pigman's just starting to wake up, and finally, Bufu's able to shake it off. Back hurting very badly, you can tell. Now, Pigman trying barely to get to his feet. Nature, just a swarm. The tornado of Nature is wrecking Kansas here, ladies and gentlemen. It's a twister. And now, speaking of twisters, he got twisted around and now sent over the ropes. And Fuzz Pigman will say, get back in here. He does a scorpion on him. Get over here. And now, we've seen this before. The battering ram is coming up here on Nature, possibly. Oh, no. No, he sets him up. He's going to set him up for the evidence plant once again. Bufu now slowly coming to his feet after a power slam by Fuzz Pigman. Fuzz Pigman now dragging Nature out. Oh, out of nowhere. The pie in the face by Bufu. And now Bufu sends Pigman to the ropes. And now Pigman's getting slammed over again. Oh, shoulder right into the post. Oh, my, ladies and gentlemen. Now it's getting stomped. He's curb stomping the police. And now Bufu's driving the knee into the face. Nature's just about to turn up, and there goes Pigman out the ring. And now going for a pin. Bufu. 1, 2. And no, it took too much time to let Nature recuperate. And now stomp to the back. Bufu now. Oh, Bufu working the elbow. And drag him out a little bit. Drag him into position, see what he's got for him. And that's going to be a neck breaker on Nature by Bufu. Now, Nature creeping around. And now, something. Oh, yeah, they get slapped away. Nature with a punch to the gut. And Pigman's now starting to come to life. And a neck breaker. Flying neck breaker by Nature. Nature goes for the pin. 1. Oh, no, gets busted up by Pigman. And now Pigman goes for the pin right after that. And Nature busts it up. The police tried to steal one there. Yeah. Nature now whipping Pigman. Say, get the hell out of here. He whips him to the turnbuckle. And now picking Pigman up. Picking Pigman up, setting him on the top rope. And going up with him. Looks like it's going to be a big arm throw. Oh my God. And he lands on top of Bufu halfway. Nobody went for the pin there. You almost got a pin from Pigman now. And now Nature slipped over. And it's on top of Bufu. That's a count. 1, 2, 3. Pigman got it. Pigman got the win, but Nature had a foot on him too. I don't know, folks. Let's have a look at this. Let's see what happened. We probably won't see the replay of that. Here was the evidence plant by Pigman on Nature, and then you had of course one of the great aerial maneuvers, the rickshaw there, and Then, oh, okay, we didn't see that. That replay wasn't worthy of being replayed. So there you had the power bomb pin by Nature, and another view from much further back, because the cameraman is drunk again. And there's the pin. You got 1, 2, and then a tricky move by Nature just rolls him over into a submission move. However, that didn't go. But the pin, that might be questioned by I know there's nothing on the line here. There's no belt or anything. But a win is a win. And I don't know. I don't know if Pigman really got that one, because Nature had a leg over on top of on Bufu. It's not a traditional pin, but it certainly raises a question. But for now, looks like Pigman has the victory. And we're going to go away for a second here. We're going to come back to the next match, which is going to be a first blood match between the Gimp and Redneck Rufus. So stick around. This is the Anal Network reminding you always wear a condom, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Sunday Night Crude here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And I believe there might have been some airline confusion before we get into it. We might be seeing matches in some other places, but we'll get into that later as the Gimp rubs his ass. And the crowd loves it. The crowd goes crazy for the Gimp's ass. What's he in here? Oh, this is the first blood match. And we're going to give you a view of the Gimp here. Redneck Rufus caused some stir with an interview. But right now we're going to see the Gimp 3 weeks ago when he volunteered for this handicap tornado match against the Goldfather and the Silverfish, I guess now he's known as. And he just loves his punishment, but he took a lot of it, and he ended up getting the chrome done by the Goldfather and then called timeout. So let's have a look at that. Goldfather, he's the man with the... he's going to be the man with the chrome dome. Oh, God, on the Gimp. And I don't know if the Gimp has much left. I think he's gotten his pleasure. And the Silverfish was threatening somebody in the audience. And now finally a pin by Goldfather. 1, 2, 3. That's it. The Gimp has had plenty. There you have the Gimp, folks. The crowd just goes crazy for that mask and that rubber ass, rubber coated ass, or whatever. A little PVC on the patoot. And now here comes to a hail of boos, and we're not talking moonshine either. Here comes Redneck Rufus, and Redneck Rufus, you know he's intolerant of other races and colors, which I guess is basically the same thing. And he's not too crazy about the Jewish people or any other things. But one thing he has a particular distaste for is people like the Gimp, who enjoy, let's just say they enjoy their orifices more than many ever will. And we're going to go ahead. He gave an interview, a real quick one. Let's have a look at that.
Y'all listen up here, Gimp. I have had it with you prancing around in your fancy rubber panties, glorifying that abomination you call a lifestyle. Y'all's just a sick bunch of perverts, stuffing all manner of implements into your backsides. It's an offense to God and country, and you should be locked up where you rump rangers belong. So, I'm challenging you to a first blood match on Crude Sunday. Y'all's probably used to bleeding. Out your butts anyway. Sickos.
There you have him, folks. Redneck Rufus. Intolerance rides high in the saddle, and the horse's name is Rufus. So coming up here, after that challenge, the Gimp says, let's bring it on. You had a problem with my lifestyle? I'll show you what it's all about. I'll spank your ass. And we didn't get a recording of that. But, the Gimp's starting off quick. A backbreaker on Rufus. And now a big slam coming down. And Gimp's not taking any shit. Oh, he's going out. And is he going to get some extracurriculars in here? I wouldn't doubt it, because harsh words by Redneck Rufus, and the man has to defend his life choices. And he got the baseball bat. Here comes Rufus knocking the baseball bat out. And now the Gimp's going to get a neck breaker. Poor Gimp didn't get a chance to use the bat, but we'll see if it comes into play a little later. And a stomp by Rufus. Now, Rufus driving the knee to the back of the head. That'll bust you open quickly. And now a stomp to the back. I'm sorry, I had cantaloupe. That's disgusting. You don't need that. Rufus going up to the second rope. Taunting. Gimp's coming up. What'll happen here? Oh, double axe handle down on Gimp's head. And that leather offers a bit of cushion. But Redneck Rufus taking the cover of the turnbuckle off. Oh, he could open Gimp up quickly, or he could get opened up. Might backfire, but right now, the Gimp taken. Rufus right to the uncovered turnbuckle, and he crumbles like a bad pair of jeans. No, sorry, I mixed my metaphors there. It didn't I'll try that again later. I don't know. Taking him off the ropes and an elbow from the Gimp. Brings Rufus to down on his back. Crumpled like a bad pair of jeans. What the fuck am I saying? Anyway, now, working the elbow now. Doing the shockwave. And now, a stomp to the back of the head and the shoulder. Now Gimp. Gimp bringing Rufus up. Gimp now taking, it's going to shatter in the chin. Right on the top of his head. That might not be a great move there. You could easily bust yourself open doing that. But he's hanging in there. And now picking Rufus up. The Gimp. Gimp's going to set him up for a suplex here. But a block. And a punch to the ribs by Redneck. And now, grabbing him. A reversal. And an arm drag over for the Gimp. Standing hard. And now, he's going old school on him. Just pounding away at that mask. And I didn't see no blood yet. So, Rufus dragging him out. And setting him down. Now here comes a meteor fist down to the face. And Gimp's thinking about it, thinking about getting back up. But now, before he can do so, he comes in with he really working the head there with the third time's the charm elbow drops or elbow smash. And now, a hoedown stomp there by Rufus. And sends himself to the ropes for no good reason. But now he stopped. An elbow out of nowhere from the Gimp. And the Gimp, Gimp tries for what do they call that? The stinger, I guess. But he failed. He slipped out. Fist comes out of nowhere on Redneck's head. And now a meteor shot of his own. Right on Redneck. Not busted up yet, though. It's still early. This could take some time. And now chops. Elbow pounding off the clavicle. And the Gimp now. The Gimp. Stomping the inner thigh there. A little too close to the love package there. And now rolling Redneck over. The Gimp walking around. Say, ref, get out my way. And now going up the second rope. Tries for a double elbow smash, but it misses it. Gimp says, who cares? I missed that. Here, take some of this old school beating. Now, Redneck. Redneck rolling out to the outside of the ropes. And Gimp, I'm not sure if he was crouching for a stance or what he was doing there. Big fist out of nowhere. Takes Rufus down. He's got the bat. Gimp with the bat. Smashing Rufus. Right in the shoulder. And now he drops and picks him back up again. Now, another chin shot. And it's just timber. Rufus falls backwards. Now the Gimp up again. Gimp, stomping the thigh. He slide that foot right down there and just crush those jewels. Of course, crushing Redneck's jewels so he can't procreate would be a public service. I would say that for the Gimp. But now, getting smashed off the barricade with his head. And he still hasn't opened him up. Clothesline. Big clothesline dropping Rufus down. Gimp in control with a knee drop. We saw Boofy the Clown with a knee drop on Sabu, and that busted him open. But still, nothing. Nothing happening. Nothing in red. No lady in red, no nothing in red. And now another chin shot. Okay, you're not going to have a jaw left. There's just going to be a floppy bag of bone powder in there. And another stump. He really wants to keep Redneck from procreating. He's probably already got 16 kids from his cousin when he was 12. And now getting worked over by the Gimp here. Back to the barricade and sends him off there. And now he sends Rufus up to nothing and he trips over his big-ass boots. And the Gimp up again. Gimp again working the elbow. Trying to disarm. I think that's really the strategy here is the Gimp wants to disarm Rufus by the elbows, clavicles, everything. Because you can't open somebody up if you can't lift your arms. And now taking him off the announcer's table. The Gimp. And the Gimp is going to send him back. It's going to take him off the announcer's table again. Smash that head. And Rufus having a hard time standing up, an even harder time with that neck breaker by Gimp. Now Gimp working him back up again. And sends him to a little delayed reaction there going to the Gimp's running out of gas. Going to the barricade there. And so catches his breath briefly. But the reversal, and now a kidney shot by Rufus, and now a kick on the Gimp, and a punch to the face. And another punch. Just old-fashioned fisticuffs outside. Now the shoulder block. And now Rufus doesn't know where he wants to go. Just kind of throws him into the barricade. And now throws Gimp, and Gimp goes rolling. And now we're going to see a different the slow motion angle here. Live slow motion. You didn't think it was possible in technology today, but it is. They can do so many things. And now a very slow knee drop right to the back of the Gimp. And the crowd cheers in slow motion as well, because they don't want to break the illusion that this is a video game. Because it is. And the Gimp now. Oh, Gimp's getting set up for a suplex. No, he punches I think he snapped his rubber band that he got back there. Just like pulled it back and slapped right on the back of right in the shoulder blades. And now, working him over, and finally sends the Gimp back in. And we can resume regular speed. Oh, my! Big elbow drop right on the Gimp on the apron. I don't see that too often. And now a stomp to the back. And the Gimp. And now a knee drop. Oh, is that it? No, it's still no blood. Yeah, very tough foreheads on these people. And now, the Gimp turned around here. And can I get something? Like a suplex coming up? Yes, he does. Oh, big suplex. Well executed by Rufus on that one. And now Rufus picking the Gimp up again. And Rufus taking him to the turnbuckle. And the Gimp just kind of hanging there. Oh, what happened? That's it. Oh, my. The Gimp with a turnaround shot. Just turned right around with that as it was coming in with the elbow. Smacked Rufus perfectly right in. Let's have a look at this again. I didn't see it the first time. So, Rufus coming in slowly, and the Gimp just whipping that elbow right around, smashing Rufus in the head, taking a blow for the lifestyle of, as you can call it, whatever you like. Some people just say it's the lifestyle. And there's nothing wrong with that. So, the Gimp, and I believe the crowd got awful quiet for a second there. They were just in awe of the great Gimp, the Gimpus Maximus, or whatever you want to call him. It sounds Roman. Well, they like they say, when in Rome, do as the Gimp does. But that's going to do it for this match. Let's go into the next match, which is going to be our first title match of the night. It's a television title defended long time by the Goldfather, and he's going to be taking on El Loco tonight. Will he give it up? Only time will tell. This is the Anal Network, reminding you always wear a condom, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This time to Raleigh, North Carolina. As I say, there was some confusion with the flight scheduling, and some guys got on the wrong plane. But thankfully, we've got venues all over the place, and we just say, hey, we're going to have a match here. People just flock in. As you can see, it's a sold-out arena. Coming down right now for this championship match, the defender, the crazy one, El Loco, accompanied by Aaron Varhola. And we did see El Loco 2 weeks ago on Crude in the Extreme Rules match, and he pretty much got annihilated by Fuzz Pigman in about a minute. So, but he was the recipient of the battering ram. There wasn't much to watch of that match, but let's show you what we got. Here he comes. It looks like the battering ram's coming up. Oh, nailed El Loco right off the bat. El Loco hasn't gotten a move in this whole match. If Pigman's going for a pin, this could be like that other match if Pigman won. There's one, there's two, there's three. But Pigman wins another microwave minute-long match. El Loco, which is Spanish for the Loco. he's got to be Loco to wear that magenta tights there. Good Lord, and a tiger mask. Such a fashion disaster he is. Poor guy. Anyway, here comes the accompanied by Joe Petito, the Goldfather, who has been defending this television title for a long time. Now, when it comes to the titles, television is basically the lowest tier. It's still very honorable, naturally, because it is an HWA title. But he's been hanging on to it for a while, and I don't know if he would be willing to let it go in favor of a chance to some higher up gold. But we will see. We did see him 2 weeks ago in the Over the Top match when he threw over the top. I believe it was Redneck Rufus. That match dragged out. But let's go ahead and have a look at that ending. They're very weary in there. Rufus sits up for a second and just plops right back down. And the Godfather takes a knee shot. Goldfather now picking up Rufus. Rufus about to fall right back over. And he whips him out the ring, and that's it. That is it. Rufus could not hold on. The Goldfather, ladies and gentlemen, he's got gold around his waist, whether it's television title gold or he might be coming up on some tag team gold sooner or later. But he'd just like to have a whole closet full of it, but you can't do that. Unfortunately, the rules are against that here in the HWA. And we're going to see, there is El Loco, ready to party. much like his dance music. And the Goldfather. And we're ready to go as they ring the bell. And here they go. Oh, a big neck breaker by Goldfather to start things off. And stomping on the shoulder. Now, El Loco picked up by the Goldfather. Stare a little bit at each other. Get a feel each other up. Out. Or something like that. Oh, here he goes. Off the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, sorry, more cantaloupe. And he goes down, and Godfather swings at nothing, as they usually do after that move. It's an animation thing. I don't know. Anyway, Goldfather now has El Loco up. And taking El Loco, doesn't know where he's taking it. Taking on the ropes, and it's going to give him a slingshot. And he goes. Now Goldfather up top. Oh, he nearly hurt his back on that one. El Loco's trying to stand up. Goldfather punching away, and now getting sent to the ropes again. And they collide. Nothing happens, as they do sometimes. Reminds you of the old Techno World Wrestling, where they go off the ropes and they just crash into each other and both die. Now, a kick to the back by the Goldfather and a stomp. Speaking of, if those characters look familiar, for those of you who are new to the HWA, you might know them as El Tigre and as... I forget he's the Greek guy in Tecmo World Wrestling on the old 8-bit Nintendo. Okay, that's enough of that. We're going to get back to the match here. Stomping away is El Loco. El Loco took control while I'm babbling. And now, getting tripped up by a Goldfather. Goldfather now. Coming in with a meteor strike. Oh, man, you nailed him square in the eyes on that one. And still down, but now he's going to not take his time, wrap around with her. 1, 2, and the third time's the charm. Elbow pounding. Oh, wow. I think he really got his nose on that. He's just grabbing in pain there. And now, more pain. Here comes the hamstring stretch. And Joe Potato saying, pull that thing right out of the socket. We don't care. We love violence. And tap finally, and there he goes, rolling him out of the way. It's not a submission match, so it's not really a roll there, but it's a low percentage anyway. Now, El Loco getting whipped over the ropes, and a punch. Oh, a blocks the punch. And now, punching the Goldfather. And Goldfather now picking El Loco up over the shoulder, and he's doing the treadmill, the moonwalk, whatever you want to call it. Finally body slams him right down the ropes. I don't know what the moonwalk was for there. Maybe it was no, he's dead. Anyway, now Goldfather whipping El Loco over, and this time bringing him right back in the ring and coming down hard on the back. Here's El Loco, and now stomping the back. Really working it. Goldfather now picking El Loco up again. And El Loco, a little queasy, a little weary. Gets whipped to the turnbuckle again. Goldfather setting him up. Oh, sorry, I'm yawning now. First I'm burping up cantaloupe, and now I'm yawning. I'm just having all kinds of problems here tonight. Now it sets him up, just hangs him up there and grinding the foot. Right in that big gold booty right in his face. Not the booty. Not that kind of booty. Djibouti, Africa. No, I don't know what it is. And, that's Goldfather going for a camel clutch move here. And doesn't look like he's got it good. Get out of the way, ref. I can't see shit. And finally, El Loco just pulls away. And yanking the feet up from under him, dragging the Goldfather's face down the ropes. Now El Loco. A beautiful German suplex on him. And hurting him. And now stump to the hip. And rolling Goldfather over. And, dropping the knee to the back. Will he go for a submission move himself? That's the opportunity, but no, just keeps stomping away. Goldfather flips over, and now El Loco picking him up. El Loco, one of the shortest wrestlers in the HWA, except for the women. And I'm not going to say there's a Fritzy joke in there. You know that was coming. And we got Goldfather getting picked up, and now the Goldfather's going to receive a hamstring stretch. Straightening that knee out. I can't even get my knee up to my chest, and much less that. And Goldfather rolling El Loco over to get out. And matching up once again. El Loco getting whipped to the ropes. And a slamming elbow from the Goldfather. And Goldfather signals, that's been enough of this. Let's get this over with. Let's get it started in here. We already got it started. Let's get it over with in here. And here comes the Greek unleashed choke slam, and down goes El Loco. Goldfather just in control right now. Just has a choice of what he wants to do next. And right there was a leg stomp. And now he's picking El Loco up. And El Loco with a reversal. Rolling right to grabbing his head, rolling him over onto the mat. And now El Loco goes in for a sleeper hold. Grabbing that head, and Goldfather's not having any of it. He's getting up right away. And here comes the elbows to try to break free. And the second one does it. Now, Goldfather not grabbing El Loco. Whips to the ropes. Goldfather coming out, strolling over, taking his good old time. And now just throws El Loco down on the ground. And going up to the second rope. And, second rope meteor strike down on the head. If this was a first blood match, it'd be close to over, and Goldfather goes for the pin. There's one. There's two, and El Loco kicks out. So, El Loco taking a rest here. While the Goldfather. Oh, Goldfather getting in the stance. He's got something in mind. You've got to think it might be the Chrome Dome coming up here. And El Loco's queasy. Weary. It's whipped to the turnbuckle. And Goldfather spinning him around. It looks like it's coming up here, folks. And will he pick him up? Yes, he's going to pick him up. Put him on the top rope there. Top turnbuckle. Here it comes. Puts his legs over, and you know it's coming. Here it is. It's the Chrome Dome. Oh, and that does it. That in fact busts El Loco open. That's not the rules of this match, because it would be over in Goldfather's favor. But still, getting busted open will take a little bit of hemoglobin out of you, amongst other things. And getting dragged to the center. El Loco now. Will he go for a pin? Yes. Goldfather took his time, though. For the pin. 1, 2. Oh, El Loco does lift that shoulder. Barely on almost a 3 count. But still, it has enough energy to whip out. And the Goldfather now must have to come up with a new strategy. And picks El Loco up. Picking him up slowly. He's on one knee. He says, while you're down there. Nope. I don't have none of that. And now, excellent suplex lined right up. And El Loco comes down hard. Now, Goldfather takes a moment to say, I am dominant. I am the champion. I am titty strutty strutty. I don't know what that means. No, that was from Bad Boys. El Loco now. El Loco with a shoulder charge, knocking Goldfather right on his ass. And now he plays to the crowd as Goldfather comes up on the outside of the ropes. This could be, there's some interesting moves that are taking place in this position. And El Loco comes over. Oh, and Goldfather was playing possum and now punches El Loco. And he comes back in quickly. And bounce back. El Loco with a fist. And now El Loco taking Goldfather. Taking Goldfather coast to coast with the knee charge. Boom, 1, 2. And staggers. Coming down by the shoulder grab, bringing the head down on the mat. And working the back as well. Now El Loco slowly getting Goldfather up. Oh, here it comes. It's the Muy Caliente. Will the Goldfather submit? No, he has to let go. It's too close to the rope. Yeah, he was right on top of that rope, too. El Loco needs to be a little more strategic when it comes to that move. But now he's in a stance. And, got a kick there. Here comes the Bueno Bomb. He's up, and booyah! Bueno Bomb. It's muy bueno, as he would say, and drags Goldfather out. And if he goes for a quick pin, this might be it here. He does. And there's the pin. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. El Loco with the win. He is now the television champion. The Goldfather's giving it up. Let's have a look at how it all came down. They see here, the Greek on a leash. A vicious choke slam by the Goldfather. However, El Loco wasn't having it. And then right here, El Loco gets opened up by the Chrome Dome. Yes, of course. And then you had the Goldfather there, standing up and wasn't sure what he was doing. He performed a move apparently and was dragging El Loco out. And then he went for a pin. Okay, I kind of remember this. I don't think it's very replay worthy, but they're going to do it anyway. There's the pin. 1, 2. And then, just as the ref was coming down, you saw that shoulder come up. Good move. And then here was the move. Kind of controversial, but he was near the ropes, and the ref has to make a judgment call for the Muy Caliente. He says, you got to break it. He's on the ropes. And then here it was. He wasn't on the ropes on this one. The boom. The Bueno Bomb. Bueno. It's Bueno. Something like that. I don't know. It just sounded like I blew a hemorrhoid or something. And nobody blew it for me. I don't know. And so there it is. Delighted to have his new, and Joe Potato threatening the crowd for cheering for the other guy. Yeah, he's ornery. He's an ornery motherfucker here. He's like, get out of here, you donkey dick. So we got, there he is, El Loco, with his new gold. First gold he's had in some time, if he's ever had it, I'm not sure. But he's celebrating in a very effeminate way. We're not sure which way he goes. He might swing both ways, but that's neither here nor there. El Loco, congratulations to your prize. And we are going to cut right here, go to a break, and when we come back, we're going to have, what do we have? We have the Hell in a Cell. First woman's Hell in a Cell. It's going to be Morning Glory Hole and Muffy Trust Fund. This is the Anal Network reminding you always wear a condom, and we will be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to, I don't know, we're someplace. It's hard to say anymore. They got us traveling all over the world, and we don't know where we're head from our asshole here. But now, coming out is the delightful and lovely Morning Glory Hole, popping bubbles as she always does. And this is the first women's Hell in a Cell match. It should be interesting. They don't often involve the cell, but if the ladies do, I've seen ladies fight. They can get kind of vicious. Let's see what Morning Glory Hole did this past week on Crude in the Falls Count Anywhere match. Oh, she gave the vicious barricade suplex on Kathleen Dynamite. It was a rough one. Let's have a look at it. She's got something in mind. And there she goes. Oh, picks her up at the leg. And, oh, God, a suplex right into the barricade like that. Oh, and she goes for the pin. I don't think Kathleen's getting up. Well, there's one. There's two. There's three. Oh, my God, folks. This was not a match so much as an execution. Morning Glory Hole, ladies and gentlemen. As adept at hand jobs as she is pretty, as the day is long. I think it was a triple metaphor there. I don't know what happened. My train of thought took a dirt road. But coming out now is going to be Muffy Trust Fund, the current women's HWA World Champion for the women's. I said that. I did say that. And now, if that bell's any bigger, be holding her tits up. But we saw Morning Glory, so it was Muffy Trust Fund this past weekend on Crude as well. To win that women's championship, she pulled the Kardashian Crash on the vicious Charlotte Webb, just to show she's just as vicious. Let's have a look at that. And, oh, I saw it. Here it comes. This is the Kardashian Crash. She's taking up many women, and she got her up, and she's gonna go. Down she goes. Oh my. And will she go for the pin? She will go for the pin. Ref in position. Count. 1, 2, 3. Muffy Trust Fund has won the women's championship, and platinum for Chaz. So Muffy Trust Fund, not a fan favorite here, getting a lot of boos. But, that's the way it goes. I was saying that women, whenever women fight, it can be vicious. Two guys fight, and they end up being best friends. Two women fight, and one of them's going home with the other one's ovaries swinging. So, with that, we come to the start of the match here, and right off the bat, Morning Glory Hole drives her Muffy's face right on her knee. And now, we got Muffy. Oh, Muffy, I thought was going to the ropes, and she did. Just getting clotheslined by that bottom rope on a leg trip. Now, oh, just a slap to the face. Morning Glory Hole being as vicious as she was past week against, who was it? Kathleen Dynamite. And now stomp to the back. Absolutely brutal here. This is going to end up being one for the books. I can just feel it. Now picking, a punch to the solar plexus right away. And here comes a acrobatic scissor throw by Trust Fund. Now working on. Oh, Glory Hole set, bringing her up halfway. Oh, and sets her down halfway with a big slap to the face. Now, the little Muffy going up. She's almost as tall as the second triple. Oh, powerful splash out of nowhere. And now, boots to the back, and more boots. Muffy in control now. Me, not in control of this damn cantaloupe. Now, whip to the ropes. Bounces off. A giant drop kick with little tiny feet right in the face. And a stomp to the gut. Now we're to the elbow. And, hey, dude, sit down. Quit taking pictures. The photography is not allowed here at Crude. Or beat down for that matter. HWA reserves all rights, and they'll steal your phone from you. Or something. I don't know. Where am I? No, we're back here. And looks like Muffy Trust Fund's going for a sledgehammer now. Brings it out. She tried to shot Morning Glory Hole, and Morning Glory Hole reversed it with a handle right in the gut. And now sending her off the ropes. Oh, a drop kick turned scissor throw, rolling her right over. And I think knocking the sledgehammer out of the way on the fall. Now banging her head on, ponytail grab, banging the head off the mat. Morning Glory Hole now picking Muffy up. And Muffy getting dropped across the knee, coming down. Oh, she landed on the sledgehammer to boot. And the sledgehammer gets kicked out of the way like it was a feather duster. Good God. Now, she's down. Morning Glory Hole up second rope. Rolling over. Oh, giant splash again. Glory Hole now going for the pin. There's one. And no, we're not going to get to a 2 count. Muffy, way too strong for that. So much strength in a little package. It's like C4, just ready to go off. And now elbows 1, 2, and the third time's the charm on Muffy's little head. Now, Muffy having problems getting up, but Glory Hole help her up. So she needs some assistance. I'll give you some. And she's going to be whipping Muffy to the turnbuckle. Takes a stroll over there and grabs her. And now whips her to the other turnbuckle, taking her coast to coast. And, whoa, big flip right off the heels. And she come down hard. Her back's hurting her. Oh, comes the sledgehammer.
Oh my God! She drives that sledgehammer right into her gut and then throws it on top of her.
This is brutal, folks. Morning Glory Holes used to think that she was such a sweet little thing, and now she is just vicious. And a slap to the face, insult to injury. Definite injury after that. Now Glory Hole. Oh, Glory Hole gets a reversal, and now she gets the big throw. I think Muffy might have snagged her head on that sledgehammer, and now Muffy got the sledgehammer, and she tries to put it down, but no one's home.
And she does right on the end of the head, and again on the back of the head, and again. This is a friggin' beat down like an LA cop, and throws the sledgehammer, bounces off her head. Sweet Jesus, and she rolls out that time.
Oh, I don't think she could have taken another hit, and now the handle of the sledgehammer goes into Muffy's gut. Oh my God, folks, this is insane. Now, a ponytail throw by Glory Hole, and a spinning knee drop, or leg drop. That's insane. They should be gushing blood right now, but they're not. They must be aware, like, oh, here comes reach around on Muffy. This is a very painful maneuver. Will she do it? Oh no, gets the elbow down and smashes into the ribs. So Glory Hole has to drop her. Now Glory Hole getting rolled over the neck. And, oh, tries for a drop kick, but Glory Hole gets out of the way. And now Glory Hole's going to have her up again for the reach around. And I don't know if she can take it a second time. There she goes. She's hanging tough. And she's working her. And she taps. She has to tap out. And then it slams her back to the mat. Oh my, morning Glory Hole. Absolutely vicious attack on Muffy Trust Fund. Here, let's see some again. There's a giant splash there. Good Lord, almost like a 69 splash. There would have been quite a splash for that. The first 3 rows would have gotten wet. And now there was the pin with one. No, she kicked out after just 1.5. And then a reach around here. And you see, she was hanging tough. No, she had to drop her there because she put the elbow on her and made her give it up. But I think we're going to see this, yes, as she just whips her around, brings her up again for the second reach around. And you just watch her right arm. She's like hanging in there, and then you're going to see it go to tap. She holds on for a little longer, and a little longer, and after a while, she just can't take anymore. And watch it, it's coming up. There she goes. She has to tap her other arm, and then she's out. And then the brutal slam afterward. Pounding. Down she goes. And morning Glory Hole, who has got I think she's got a streak going as far as wins. And so that's crazy. And I think the crowd just went deaf again. Or I went deaf. My old age. But there she is, Morning Glory Hole, celebrating her win here. First woman's win in the Hell in a Cell, and it's definitely one to remember after that sledgehammer. The cage didn't enter into it. The sledgehammer, however, got a lot of airtime on that one. So, with that, we're coming down to our last match, which is going to be the World Championship match. Pedro X defending against Silverfish. This is Silverfish's last chance to get some gold before he goes to the bottom of the rankings. Let's see if he can do it. This is the Anal Network, reminding you to always wear a condom, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Here, this match from Birmingham, Alabama. We're kind of scattered this time around, but that happens in the HWA. It's we're a national phenomenon, and sometimes you just got to go where the plane takes you, or if you get on the wrong plane, wherever it's going anyhow. Coming down right now for his first world. He was the world champion for quite some time back in the 90s, but now this is the first time he's got a chance for world championship here. It's the Silverfish. And he's used to be known as the captain, but now he's all decked out in silver with his coming down with his manager, Joe Petito. And we'll see, Silverfish was on Crude 2 weeks ago in the Inner Horseman title match, losing that match to Big Sid, who was held onto that belt for some time by receiving the bitch breaker. Let's have a look at it. He goes for a grab, and he kind of misses, but he pounds him from the side of the head. Oh, here it goes. Here's another bitch breaker, and down Captain goes. And I think that might do it, folks. Big Sid slides him out of the way from the ropes a little bit. Grabs the leg, goes for the pin, and this might be it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it, folks. Big Sid has retained his Inner Horseman title. He's dressed in silver, but he'd be happy to go home with some gold tonight. It is the Silverfish. And he is going to be facing the new world champion from 2 weeks ago on Beatdown. Let's wait for his music so we can get him down here. There he comes. And the crowd goes nuts for him. The crowd loves Pedro X. It just can't be helped. You can see Chaz even trying to stir things up. They're not crazy about his manager. We got Chaz Segner, who's been very vocal in the past few weeks. Somebody just yelled something. But we're going to see Pedro X getting that world championship belt 2 weeks ago on Beatdown, pulling the silver stretch on Nature. Didn't make him submit, but it wore him out enough that he went for the pin and was able to secure it. Let's have a look. The silver stretch, folks, this could be it. If he can't have a second one. He slips out again. He's fighting for his life here. Pedro X, if he can get him back up, he's got him back up. And again, he has to count out. Rolls over. Pedro X going for a pin. Maybe he's got enough. He's got drained enough. There's one. There's two. There's three. That's three. Pedro X has won the World Championship belt. Pedro X, World Heavyweight Champion here at the HWA. And will he be able to keep it? Will he be able to defend his title? That is the question that will be answered here tonight, right now, as a matter of fact. There's the most prestigious award in wrestling, the HWA World Championship. Silverfish, ready to go. Pedro X, getting ready. Quite oily, I might add, as the black gentlemen tend to be in this sport. And now, Silverfish goes in and starts to the belly. Some kind of fritzy thing here. Just kind of hanging on there way too long. Hey, come on, guys. Do something. Oh, there we go, finally. Belly to back suplex. And now he's hugging him. He's whispering sweet nothings into her. Ref, would you break this up? We can't show this on TV. This isn't wrestling. It's a scene out of Oz, for Christ's sake. And now, finally, Pedro X comes around. And now he's bumping and grinding. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. And finally, there's somebody on the floor, and Pedro X in control. But he gets rolled over. There's two hanging on to each other an awful long time here. This is a little... We're going to have to get an X rating for this pretty soon. There ought to be some condoms issued for some of the things that go on in these rings. But now, we see the gold son of Silverfish with a suplex on Pedro X. And now we're getting into some wrestling action here instead of this gay shit. Oh, sorry, did I say that? Okay, moving on. We got Pedro X slowly getting picked up by the Silverfish, and he does that while you're down there look. And now, another suplex. Oh, excellent suplex by the Silverfish on Pedro. And Pedro's back is it's always a problem. He tries to take his pills, and sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. Oh, but a block here by Pedro X and a big fist on Silverfish. Now, coming up. Oh, I need a Silverfish. Drops him on his... And now he's stomping a hole into him. And puts Silverfish down. And he's still kicking away. Old man's got some spunk, I'll tell you that. And now, as he must be too oily because he slid away from the ropes there. And Pedro X now whipping Silverfish to the ropes. And a big elbow coming, bringing him down to the mat. Right in the face. And now has him up. And sets him up for a suplex, but no, he drops the leg instead, and a big hamstring stretch there. Flying hamstring stretch really presses that out. It hurts the back of the knee as well. And Pedro X now has him up and grabbing him by his head. It's like he's going to squeeze it like a damn grape. And here he goes against, here comes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And there he goes, falling down. Oh, and stomped the boot. I thought he was going to go for a swing, but Pedro X is a little sharper than most of the wrestlers around here. It's not saying a whole lot. But, a foot DDT, a fee DT, I don't know if you could call it that. And now Pedro X going for a pin early here. Oh, and kicks out. Silverfish woozy. Pedro X has got to try to stay on him here. And now going for the clavicle chops. And three of them for good measure. And Pedro X working his way around, figuring out what he wants to do next. A meteor shot. Oh, right to the head. Pedro X now. Pedro X behind the captain. And gets him in the leg lock. And he's going to go. No, he tries to go for the elbows, but gets rolled over. And to see shiny silver package in the face there. Something I don't need to see. At least on a guy. And now, Pedro X comes across and takes the ref out. And gets slammed. And now the ref taking a little time getting back up. Silverfish got some chance to do some dirty play here if he wants to. Now, just a fist to the head. And now, a big spin around suplex on Pedro X. Silverfish now, stomping on Pedro X. He's trying to get back up. And he does. And tries for a fist, but countered. And Silverfish with a fist. Now rolling him over. And sets him up. It's going to go in for the sleeper hold. Silverfish now working Pedro X in the sleeper hold. Old man trying to keep his composure here. You gotta try to use the oxygen to your advantage. Pedro X is not getting up quick here. This could be something here. This might be no, he lets him out. So Pedro X has to roll out and try to get himself some air. But will the Silverfish let him? Stands up, kind of taunting the Silverfish, and then he slides back in. Little evasion strategy by Pedro X there. Doesn't come back in, but he's already in, and now old school pounding on Pedro X. By Silverfish. Had to finish that thought. Now, he's kind of dragging Pedro X all over the place. And here comes a meteor shot for himself. Oh, right down in Pedro X's head. We saw Pedro X opened up in that World Championship match, wearing the Crimson Mask, as some like to say, and now getting clavicle chops with the elbow by Silverfish. Now, he picked up. Didn't try to. Big. That was the full steam ahead. Yeah, that was the full steam ahead. And he goes for a pin, but Chad Segner's up on the apron, distracting the ref. That could have cost the Silverfish something there. I'm sure he'll have something to say about it, or his manager will. And now, Pedro X with a block, and now an elbow. And now, a back neck breaker by Pedro X on Silverfish. Setting the fish up. And now, elbow pounds 1, 2, and 3 elbow smashes, the charm, of course. Pedro X up again. Feeling his Wheaties, feeling his oats. Or whatever he had for breakfast. Usually a lot of bran at his age, I think. And now, a big drop across the top rope there. Silverfish rolling out, trying to keep his composure, having a problem doing it. Pedro X now has Silverfish up. And Silverfish going for the octogenarian here. Silverfish trying to hang in there and is able to do it. Finally, cleanly takes him off and grabs him and drops him on his back. Silverfish coming back in control and pounding away. As you see, is trying to do the torso rotations. And now, a belly to back suplex there by Pedro X. Pedro X now. Pedro X with a no meteor shot down on the captain. Now, Captain Silverfish. I'm regressing. Sorry. Living in the past. Living in the past is not good. Now, with the clavicle chops, we got Pedro X in control. If Pedro X ever changes his name, I'm going to be in trouble, because I won't even know who the hell's what. And with the shot, another shot to the shoulders. And got the captain in a position. No, he sets him up there, grabs him, and just takes him across the old man's knee, and didn't even have a paddle to do it. And stomping the crowd. Crowd's cheering. Crowd wants to see it. And here comes the silver stretch. Silver stretch on Silverfish. That's a first. And now he has to slip out. Oh, the ropes. He's too close to the ropes. He was able to touch with his big silver booties. I am wearing pansy white booties. No, sorry, wrong movie. And big neck roll by Pedro X there on Silverfish. And now slapped away. Punch to the gut there, sending Pedro X backward. And I'm all confused. And now Silverfish whipped to the ropes by Pedro. Pedro coming in slowly. And what's he want? He's going to set him up for something here. Sets him up on the second rope. This is not one of Pedro X's common moves. But now pulling the legs over. What's he got in mind for him? What's he going to pull? He's going to do a top rope suplex. Old guy, be careful. And here it goes. Down he goes. And a crushing blow on Silverfish. And he goes for the pin. 1, 2. And Pedro X, Silverfish kicks out. Pedro X, not his classic move. It's not one of his things. But you always like to see a surprise win. This just didn't happen in this case. Pedro X now with Silverfish up. And grabs the Silverfish. German suplex. Lovely. Beautiful precision on that one. And Silverfish is spreading his legs for the camera. Great to see. Don't need to see it, guys. Come on. It's bad enough we can see that from all angles just standing here. You don't need to put on a show. But Pedro X with the Silverfish now. And slowly picking the captain up. What's he want to do while you're down there? Yep, we've seen that before. And now, suplex. Oh, big suplex. Big, excellent suplex by Pedro X. He is a technician, folks. He knows all about wrestling. He's been doing it for 109 years. No, well, not quite that long. He gets older every time I talk about him. And whip to the rope. This is Silverfish. Pedro now. Pedro putting him face first. What's he got in mind here? He's got him. Oh, he's going to send her to the post, and his shoulder goes crashing off. And now goes for a stomp, but Silverfish dexterously, is that a word? I don't know, got out of the way. And now whipping Pedro X to the ropes. And big, oh my God, what the hell was that? Oh my God! Silverfish sending Pedro X way into the air, and a giant kick, but Chaz is up. Oh, that is another pin opportunity for Silverfish, taken away by Chaz as he's trying to strip the turnbuckle of its padding. But what a move. My God, I hope to see that on replay. That was insane, folks. And now Silverfish with another clothesline. A flurry of clotheslines and a leg with a clothesline. The Silverfish is on fire right now. It doesn't matter if he's underwater, he's still on fire. Things can burn underwater, I've seen it. There's a self-oxidizing, it's something or other, I don't know. The backdrop. Crowd's cheering for Pedro X, though. They really want him to hold his title. They're cheering against Silverfish. They know he's obnoxious. He's gotten so obnoxious over the past weeks. And now, Silverfish dropping Pedro X across the knee. And jumping over like a gazelle. Silverfish going up to the top rope here. Waiting for it. Oh, here it comes. The abandoned ship by Silverfish and not distracted again by Chaz. He says, you want some of this? You want some of me? Pedro X getting up slowly behind him. Getting up too slowly, and it goes. Silverfish right on top of things. Oh, but Pedro X is a chin breaker on Silverfish, and now it's punches to the face, sending him in, and a clothesline just makes him dizzy and flops down. Pedro X, this is a hell of a match, folks. I don't know who wins, but they both put on a great show here tonight. Pedro X now grabbing that collarbone, grabbing that shoulder, whipping him right to the mat, and goes for a pin. I don't know if we'll get it this time. There's one. There's two. Nope, Silverfish not ready. Kicks out again. Pedro X wondering what he's going to do. Oh, he's going to work on the clavicle here. And 1, 2. And that third shot. Oh, my God. Third shot. Nailed it. Nailed it hard on that one. I said hard on. And kick rolls him over. Oh, here comes he's signaling the silver stretch once again on Silverfish. The second time we've seen it. Maybe the second time's the charm. He's got him, folks. Silverfish trying to work out. He taps out. He taps out. He cannot take it anymore. Pedro X has defended the World Championship. Let's take a look at it again. Oh, my God, what a match. Silverfish, not for lack of trying. It's right there. You see, taking Pedro X for the full steam ahead it was. And then you had Pedro X with his octogenarian, but it didn't work out too well as he got slammed on his back. And then, giant top rope suplex by Pedro. Good job on that. It's good to see the old man still working it. And now he went in for the pin there. And the pin was it to be? It was one. No, of course it wasn't to be. It's a replay. We know what happens here. And the Silverfish kicked out. And then this move, sending him to the air, and a spinning roundhouse kick in the air, right in the face. I have no idea what that's even called, but it's insanely athletic and very impressive. But there you had Pedro X. I'm not sure what move he put on. He tried for another pin that wasn't to be. He's not a pin wrestler. What can you say, folks? He played to his strengths. And once again, he put him in the silver stretch. The silver stretch helped him keep the gold. That's right there, Pedro X. Dancing, he's doing Muhammad Ali. Dancing around. Fly like a sting. Bait like a butter. No, I don't know what it was. It's too long ago anyway. But that's it for this match, for this episode of Crude. Thanks for joining us. It's been a hell of a match. Pedro X is still going. God love that old guy. Anyway, that's the match. That's the show here tonight. Coming up this week, we have HWA Beatdown. We got I think 2 more weeks before season's end. Let's see what we got coming up for you. We've got an over-the-top match between 4 of our ladies: Charlotte Webb, Satanica Bloodlust, Morning Glory Hole, Kathleen Dynamite. They're going to all be in that. Extreme Rules match coming up, a 3-way between Goldfather, Boston, and El Loco. We got the Women's Championship match. Muffy Trust Fund is going to be defending against Big Bertha. A ladder match between Silverfish, Nature, Sabu, and Fritzy. Big names there. It's classic wrestlers. Should be a great one. And, of course, the Tag Team Championship match. Southern Justice will defend once again against the premier of the Soul Patrol. That's Big Sid and Concrete working together under Al Richardson. Whoa. It's been a hell of a night here. Thanks for joining us. And as we say, the Anal Network holds work on them. And when we come back, you'll see us again on Beatdown. So that's our match for tonight. thanks for joining us, of course, and we'll see you soon. Good night.